I'm gonna be building a house where I have to use these 5 randomly generated blocks that I get from this randomizer right here. Let's get right into it. Let's see what 5 blocks I get. First up, we got oxidized chiseled copper, light gray glazed terracotta, end stone bricks, dark oak log, and brown terracotta. Again, if you're wondering why I skipped some, it's full blocks only. I just couldn't find a generator for it. But yeah, those are 5 blocks. Let's get right into it. The rules of the challenge are pretty simple if you haven't seen the previous parts. I have to use those 5 blocks. They have to make up a majority of the build, but I am allowed to use other blocks in there. It's not just the 5 blocks. The challenge is just that I have to use those 5 in the build. Let's get into it. Let's see what I can cook up. Pretty interesting block choices though. I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to do anything good with that, but yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're on the plot here. I kind of got the blocks set out. I was just kind of messing around with how to use these blocks because these 2 are honestly the hard ones. I'm not exactly sure. These are kind of obvious. I don't really even need to gradient these. Could probably throw these about anywhere, you know, foundation, the frame, the roof, walls, doesn't really matter. But these 2, I kind of figured I almost need to try to make a gradient with it because I don't know how else I'm gonna use this. End stone shouldn't be too hard. I could kind of use it, bit of birch in there, kind of texture it. For the terracotta though, I'm thinking about doing something similar to the first house that I did in this kind of series here where I use it as like a gradient between 2 different colors that are in the terracotta. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's try to get let's get a quick landscape in, nothing crazy, just like a hill, I guess, to build it on. All right, let's kind of landscape in pretty quick. Just kind of keep it simple. Not like a whole lot noteworthy there. It just looks way worse if you build it on something flat, which is something I kind of didn't really do for most of the series, was like landscaping. So, you know, kind of level it up a bit. Let's try to think of the shape I want to make. I have a pretty limited size here. Trying to get a foundation kind of thing in. I want a bit of like asymmetry in it, I think. Again, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But you know, we'll go for it. Of course, red is it's just a placeholder block. Maybe something like that. Kind of right side is a bit bigger than the left. I think I'm gonna make the left side taller though, maybe. I don't really know. We'll see. Maybe not. Not exactly sure where to use these blocks though. I feel like these are too perfect to use. Like they match too well to kind of throw one of these on the frame. I'm not really sure. If you're watching this, by the way, just real quick, I got a Discord down below. I really appreciate you guys joining there. We're closing on 800 members, which is kind of crazy. Really cool community. People should like builds and stuff in there, just hang out, play Among Us. I don't know. But yeah, consider joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe we just do that for the foundation. Kind of use this in here. Color might be a bit too similar. I'll texture that. I'll texture that in a second. What blocks work well with that? There's other terracottas look almost the same color, right? Maybe gray is what I'm thinking of. No. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's ignore that for now. We'll come back to it. I think I'm gonna use the end stone and some birch for the walls, and then I'll get rid of that copper and terracotta kind of gradient thing on the roof. I think this has to be shorter since it's like smaller. Just kind of makes more sense. Something like that. What varying roof heights are there? We're getting there. Of course, gotta go for the tall roofs. Come on. Like, I'm assuming most of you have seen the channel before. Maybe not. Actually, it's been a minute since I built something that wasn't a Google Earth house, so a lot of you might not actually know that I basically do the same roof every time. It's kind of refreshing. I think dark oak will look like a good frame for this. I feel like kind of fits the color theme I'm going for anyway. I think we'll make it come out a bit. I sometimes just make it go in, but I think having it come out there look pretty good. I'll have a different kind of roof shape on this one. I think we'll have this one slope up a bit more gradually at the start, and then get steep at the end. A bit of variation in it. Of course, this one gonna meet the front, so be the same. I actually really like this one, I think, so far. I know I'm kind of playing it safe, admittedly, with the shape and the pow and everything, but I think, you know, it's been a minute since I built something like this, so I gotta kind of get back into the swing of it. My bad for basically just making Google Earth videos recently, by the way. They do really well. Everybody seems to like them, so it's kind of been fun to just kind of pump those out. I'm not gonna lie. Something like that. Looks pretty good. It's kind of the shape of the house in. I'm liking it. Pretty interesting. Foundation is a bit big. Maybe I bring the landscape a bit. I mean, I'm gonna put a porch here, but we'll see. It kind of does feel a bit foundation heavy. We'll see. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah, let's see if I can make the foundation a bit. I don't know. Let's bring the landscape up a bit. Something like that. Yeah, it kind of helped. That kind of helped. It's like a bit much, I think. We'll just leave that. We'll come back to it. Let's I think we get the walls in. I feel like that's kind of the easiest thing to do right now. Again, end stone is the block we need to use, but I think I'm gonna incorporate in a bit of a gradient. Honestly, it's a really good block palette. Like, I feel like people think I'm like cheating. This is the first block palette I got. Because the block palette for the build competition, which was random blocks, is also really good. So, you know, it's admittedly a bit suspicious, but I swear it's real. I don't fake my videos. I feel like this is a bit weird at first, but I think once I get windows and like that kind of stuff in, it's kind of blend together a lot better. Okay, that doesn't look particularly great, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a trust the process kind of thing. I also think I just did this gradient very poorly. Surely this will just kind of come together, I think, ideally. Okay, I think that looks a bit better. Put some of this in there, kind of mix it up. All right, I'm liking it. Looks pretty good. Let's get the texturing up here. Of course, the roof will kind of cover this. This is why I'm doing these like weird shapes here. I'm sure you get it. I don't know. I'm sure it's not that complicated. All right, I think it's the walls in. I think I'm liking it. I'm not hating it. Now it's time for the roof, which is kind of the weird part, because what is this gradient? But we'll see. We'll see what comes out. I don't think I want to like do a normal gradient on it. I think I want it to be in like spots. So I think I'm gonna fill it all in gray first, and then we'll kind of go back. It's coming along. We're cooking. I know a lot of you are probably here for the Google Earth videos, but let me know if you enjoy these kind of videos as well. Gotta mix up the content a bit, I like the Google Earth series, much as everybody else, but I gotta mix it up a bit. I got some like unique content ideas too coming up, so we'll see. All right, roof filled in. It's coming along. Let's get these like stairs in, and then we gotta texture everything. We'll texture the roof. Just think about the blocks we used so far. We got what, 3 out of the way? End stone, terracotta, and log. Making good progress. Yeah, all right, I like that. Well, let's try to get this gradient in. See if I can maybe explain what I mean better here. Maybe just show it. I know it's kind of gonna be a rough gradient here. Like, I don't think this is gonna be easy, but it's not like that. It doesn't look amazing, admittedly. Maybe if I get more of it, it'll look better. I'm not sure if I like that or if I hate it, but we're sticking with it. It's definitely a roof. I feel like I like that, and I'm not sure why, and it's kind of annoying that I shouldn't like that. I feel like that almost objectively should look bad, but I kind of like it. Let's keep it going. Put like a section here, I guess. I think I like it. Like, I don't know why, but I think I'm a fan. Let me know down below, do you hate this? Do you like it? I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be very amazing constructive feedback down there, and definitely not just someone saying that I suck. But that's fine too, I don't mind that. A comment is a comment. Like spot there, I don't know. I think I like that. I'm not a fan of that though, honestly. I think that's about it. I think the roof is done. I think that is every block used. I like that, and I'm not sure why, but I do like that. I think it looks alright. I think the colors work decent enough together. It's going along. Let's get like actual house details stuff in now. Alright. Let's get this kind of thing in. Maybe we can see if there's any better way to texture this. I don't want to cover this completely though, is a problem, because I feel like if I cover this up, then I don't have enough brown terracotta for this to really count, Maybe we, genius moment here. Something like that. Just kind of break up the foundation a bit, because it was too, like, solid, like one solid block, but that looks decent. That looks alright. Maybe some fence in there or something. I think I like that. Not sure what to do here. I always have this problem where I don't know what to put here. That looks a bit off, but I think that's the best kind of thing I could really do. Obviously, door here, window here, window here, window here as well. Get some flower pots in, kind of help fill the walls up a bit, break up the texture a bit. All right, that's not bad. I do like the roof actually. I think. Yeah, let me know down below if you like the roof or not. Let's actually get a let's get these in. It's gonna help like make the curve look a bit better. The trap door, it's not bad. Let's get a path in. So I'm kind of like moving all over the place here. I don't know. I do that a lot. I just kind of jump back and forth between stuff. Okay, it's not bad. Maybe it is kind of bad. Something like that. Get some grass in. Might kind of help here. Not that I think this house is bad or anything. It just needs a bit more stuff. I'll get some leaves in it as well in a second. I think. What I mean, I know. Obviously, I'm doing that. Something like that. I had some comments about this before. I mixed the leaf colors. They kind of look like shadows, I guess. Like, darker leaves on the bottom, brighter ones on the top. But they also just kind of look good with like variation in them. So, all right, we're getting there. Let's get some ferns. Then we're gonna get windows, flower pots, quick interior, and then I think we're ready to wrap it up here. I say that like that's like quick. That's like you know, a decent amount of work still. I like doing interiors. I haven't done them on Google Earth videos, but I do like doing interiors. Not trying to either save or ruin this house, depending on if you like this or not, but we're putting flower pots everywhere. Corset glass in. I don't know what door to use. Spruce is kind of classic, but it's like a dark oak and birch house. Maybe dark oak. I think dark oak's the best there. It's not bad. I think that's all the windows. Got some trapdoors in there. I just like hiding the color of the roof. I don't know. I don't know if that really looks better or not, or if anyone else watching even notices or cares, but to me, I like it, so I do it. Looks kind of weird if you could see it, in my opinion. I got a lot of questions about my shaders. I use Rethinking Voxel's lowest settings possible because my computer's garbage. Hopefully fixing that soon, ideally. Let's fill the flower pots up. Some rose bushes, ferns, usual stuff. I also get a lot of comments about the stuff in the flower pots, like they'll grow. I have tick speed frozen on this world, so nothing grows. Either way, there's a block above it, so I don't think they'd grow normally anyway. But yeah, everything's frozen here, so it doesn't matter either way. This house is dedicated to my patron Eli. I really appreciate it. Bringing back house dedications. I kind of forgot to do that for a minute, but if you want a house dedicated to you, it's just $3. Link down below. I really appreciate anyone who supports my Patreon, but yeah, for just $3, you get a house dedicated to you. It's pretty cool. If you care about that, obviously. I mean, if you don't, you know, it's fine, fine too. But you know, you get downloads for all the schematics and stuff from my channel too. But you know, yeah, you gotta catch up on these. I'm a bit behind, but you know, I'm working on it. But I think that's the house, like on the outside about done. I'm thinking if I should like maybe mix in a bit, stuff like that. I don't want it to look too busy. I'm not a fan of that, I don't think. There's a better place for this. Could be kind of weird to place it, but I think that's fine. Yeah, it looks decent. All right, yeah, let's get the interior going, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything left on the outside on it too, but I think we're good. Quick check on all the blocks. We got the foundation with the brown terracotta, frame, of course, with the dark oak, end stone in the walls, and the two like weird blocks on the roof, which I actually kind of really like. I really like this house. Interior real quick. It's been a while since I did interior. I like the interiors. Yeah, let's get this out of the way real quick. Dark oak floor, of course, kind of fits. This video will act as like a makeshift interior tutorial because, I mean, I did an interior tip video like a while ago, but I never really did a tutorial. Like, I'll walk through my thoughts, basically is what I'm saying. I'm bad at talking, but you get it. I always try to do 4-block interiors, like tall if possible. 3 is fine, but I aim for 4 if there's room for it. And there is in this one, so get the 4-block interior in. Kind of get the space. I immediately try to like section it off. Like I know I'm gonna put a fridge here, so I'll just kind of start with that. It's been a minute since I built a fridge on camera, but there it is. I basically always start with the kitchen and then I build everything around it. I just gotta spam stuff all over the kitchen, honestly. It looks pretty good usually. Let's put cake up here at the top for some reason. Why not? Even though it makes literally no sense at all in any way, but that's fine. All right, it's kitchen about done here. Kind of like further section this off a bit. Think, you know, this is kind of a nice spot with a window. Good spot for a dining area, so I'll put, you know, stairs in, like scaffolding, of course, like a plate. That's a dining area. Kind of section this off, some bookshelves here. I usually keep my interiors like pretty simple, I don't know, but I'm glad people seem to like them. Kind of get some carpet on the entrance, a plant here, go for a tall one. Lantern, kind of mix some stuff in for the carpet here. Just, you know, dye some armor, put it on there. I like dyeing it, adds a bit of pop of color to the build here. A few paintings around, just kind of fill the space up, something like that. Kind of think about where you want the ladder for the upstairs, of course. I think here makes sense, I'd say. I like that. Basically, I don't know. A big tip I have for building is just literally overthink nothing. Just build stuff. It'll work out. And if it doesn't work out, you can just break it. Just lock in and build. It's honestly, it is kind of that simple. Although this is kind of a bit of a weird spot. I'll put a lectern there. Stair, I don't know. Red carpet here. Kind of do like this, just like classic like kitchen checkerboard floor. I like doing that. Kind of mix it up. Like just visually like distinguish where the kitchen like is and isn't. Real quick island as well. Real quick book. Spitting facts in there. Bit of decoration there. And yeah, it's kind of the downstairs. Nothing too crazy with it. Upstairs, I usually just... my bedrooms are pretty formulaic. But, you know, real quick. I'm gonna just probably speed through this. You just pick a random corner, probably that one. And I just kind of put the bed there. And I put everything else around it, basically. I like the way bookshelves look. I usually put a lot of them. But, you know, fill everything up here. All, like, different levels of filled. Quick bed, like a nightstand. Now it's kind of about filling the rest of the space or just pretending the rest of the space doesn't exist. That also kind of works. Put a desk here though. Alright, got scaffolding on me. Look like couch in here, I guess. Pale wood just feels right, so I use pale wood. I don't know. This feels like a kind of bookshelf kind of area because it's fit into the wall there. Put a couch here, plant here. Basically, I just try to fill as much of the space as I really can. Kind of all I do on interiors. And they usually end up looking alright. It's only that. Grab the armor stand from down here. A few paintings around. That's probably the interior about done there. I think I'm gonna call it there. I think it serves a purpose. Having an interior on the build. Nice random block build. I'm honestly really happy that was one count. I think that's kind of about it. If you enjoy, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Join the Discord down below. That's kind of the most important thing. Join the Discord. Closing on 800 members. A lot of cool people in there. Let me know down below what you think about this build. I personally think it might be my best one out of the random blocks. Top 3 at least. I'm a fan of it. I'll see you guys next one. Join the Patreon if you want a house dedicated to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Thanks for watching.